seem to be live. That's good. Oh, I didn't change the name of the stream, did I? Let's update that quickly. 280. Katamari. Let's see. T-Pose Disability Simulator. Let's update the name of the stream. And there we go. It's updated on Twitch at least. Sorry to everyone for whom it looks like I'm going live reacting to French game trailers an additional time. That's not where we are. That's not where we're at. That's not what we're doing today. Okay, and let's see which settings we can tweak while we're getting set up. Simple spin input. We can do the rotating spin. Filters. No, we're not going to turn on any screen filters. Not going to tweak the volume. What do we have in settings? The controls, vibration, language. Okay, lovely. All set up. And then we're just going to give it a minute for people to arrive while I plug my headphones back in because I just knocked the cable out of the ear bit where I would be able to hear. There's not much sound at all, so I kind of want to just jump in ASAP so we can get some music. Hey, Artisynth. Hey, Gumba. It's the marvellous Laura Kate Dale. How are you feeling this evening? Honestly, a little ill. I'm feeling a little not great, but To a T is out. It is a game about disability, and from a game creator who people know of, and therefore I kind of got a responsibility to check it out and stream tonight. We're gonna play at least a few hours of this. Okay, let's design our character while running away from a tornado in a nightmare. Let's go with this. Given the Switch 2 is unplayable till next week, is the back of a truck price a little much? The VT, that's not the case. It is playable. I keep seeing people having there's misinformation circling about the Switch 2. If you can get your hands on a Switch 2 game cart, the Switch 2 is perfectly playable right now. Also, there was a Switch 1 system update today that went to 20.1.0, which I believe is the day one system update for Switch 2. So I believe as of about 2 hours ago you can download the day one update on Switch 2 now as well. But you know, that last bit is conjecture on my part. Would still be worth having for testing some accessibility questions I have, you know. I love how the confirmation icon is a T, right? Also, I think it's pretty cool that there's You've got lots of shades of brown through black skin. Not really an option to be white, and I think that's pretty fun. Let's go this way. Yeah. We are going to be called Teen. We're gonna go with the generic name. We are Teen. Oh no! We're falling in the chasm! Only saved by our arms. Was that a dream? This bit of music has been stuck in my head for like a week while reviewing this. I want to change PJ, I want to try my face, I want to use the restroom by myself. The little things, yeah, the little things are hard for me. Oh, I don't know why I am a teen. It's not so bad all the time. It's not so bad. My cute dog helps me out so we can go and la 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 la. Why I be T-shaped, not U or F or O. Also, this game has Rebecca Sugar music in it. The rainbow. I don't know how I became the shape of a T. Never forget your perfect shape. But I can spin so fast I can fly. We'll talk about this in a bit. So, if you were unaware, this is a game by the creator of Katamari Damacy about being disabled via being born with arms that stick out like this. A day like any other. Episode 1. Wow, that was weird. Oh, there is a lot of very clear Katamari influence in this game. This is our dog. Dog. Dog shall be called Dog. I had such a weird dream. Did you have any dreams, Dog? Woof. Oh, I bet they're all about meat, huh? Wow, wow. Oh, I almost forgot. Good morning, Dog. The very first bit of interaction you have in this game is pet the dog. This game knows what it is. Who are you? What the... Ah, that's it. Oh, I need to go to the bathroom. The alarms are blaring. I gotta awkwardly do the door sideways. Follow the dog. Run. Nice little detail that is like really understated here. You can see the shadow through the door of the dog helping teen pull their trousers down to be able to get to the bathroom. Like, they don't linger on it, but they're like... It is one of these really early things where it's like, yeah, this is a service animal. This is an assistance animal. This is, hey, our main character's disabled and there are certain things they struggle to do without assistance. They don't necessarily want to have to be reliant on their mother to help with going to the bathroom. You got a service dog to help out with stuff. Yeah, I hadn't noticed this the first time through. Yeah, the dog also helps get the shorts back up afterwards. Yeah! Natling, it's Yuri Day on Auspicious Day to stream. I'm sorry I didn't pick a more lesbian-coded game to stream today. Does Dog get one of those working animal harnesses? I don't think so. But Dog is very clearly a service animal, as we will see. Dog knows how to do many, many important day-to-day living tasks. Very well trained. Good morning, teen. And happy birthday! Oh, thanks, Mom. How old are you today? I'm 13. Oh, that's right. Can't believe you're already 13 years old. Yeah, I know. Do you remember when you were a 1-year-old? Of course I fucking don't. You cried all the time because you couldn't turn over. I still can't roll over easily. Maybe it's about time I tell Teen about their father. I don't think we're gonna get that far while playing today. This This is referencing the wildest fucking part of this game. And maybe when we finish today's stream, I don't know if I'm going to do a second stream of this. I think it's just going to be the one stream today because we got Elden Ring Night Rain on Friday. If people want spoilers, I will tell them. I will like give you a spoiler warning at the end of the stream, and I will say what it is, what the deal with Teen's dad is. It's fucking wild. Oh, June 25th. Sorry, June 25th is Yuri Day. I see. I feel like I might crack from the pressure. Dandelion says, happy birthday, can you remember being frustrated because you're disabled? Yeah, Mum, I remember. I'm still disabled, I still can't do that shit. I'm still a bit frustrated about it. I just don't cry about it now, Mum. You okay, Mum? Oh, I'm sorry, I was just thinking about something from years ago. Anyway, why don't you go and wash your face and get changed before breakfast? Welcome to a house with some really nice accessibility accommodations built in. Natalie, for any problems I have with a couple of narrative threads we're going to get to today, this game is charming and I'm so glad it exists. So, let's go wash our face. But obviously, as you can see, Teen's arms are stuck out in a T pose, which is going to make it hard to, like, you know, cup water, splash it up in their face, wash their face. Thankfully, they have a specially adapted tap at home. Turn it and push, and the water goes up rather than down, so that Teen can wash their face without having to use their hands. Wash until we can get the sparkles out. Like, so much of, like, what I love about this game is it is just a very nice examination of the importance of accessibility accommodations as liberation. Yeah, we done. We did it. Oh, that feels good. Thanks, dog. It's very much a game about the importance of, like, accessibility tools as independence. Are you still in your pajamas? Oh yeah, I forgot to change. That's alright, we can go up and get changed. Again, dog can help with that. As demonstrated earlier, dog helps with us getting dressed and undressed. Natalie says, I remember getting my cane, less fear about falling rules. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like how much dog is, like, really baked into the daily routine. What are we gonna wear today? Dog also helps me change clothes, isn't that right? It's a school day today, I believe, so let's go. Go with this and find a nice matching skirt. Something like this, maybe? And yeah, that'll do. Doo-doo-doo. Ow, dog is so fast. They kind of skim over it here, but you see, like, there are points in this game where, like, dogs helping and assisting is a little more in real time shown. I think it was just before you arrived on stream, but one of the first things that we did on stream was I had to go to the bathroom, and you see a sort of silhouette through the door of, like, yeah, in more real time, dog helping with getting shorts up and down either side of that. Like, some of this is clearly, like, it's a little skimmed over for speed. But some of it is like, no, we're gonna very directly show, like, this is the routine, this is how it all goes. You said that teen is never gendered, right? Yeah, teen's never gendered. They're only ever referred to as they or them. They have some traditionally masculine and traditionally feminine outfits in their closet upstairs. The game never genders them. Yes, their favourite cereal. The cereal boxes show King Pig's daily life on every package. This time, the king is being chased by a UFO for some reason. Somebody help me! That reminds me, in my dream this morning, I was being chased by a tornado. Definitely a coincidence, right? And here's the milk. Can you change the name or is it always teen? You can change the name. I went with teen because I didn't want to gender it either way, because I kind of like that the game doesn't gender the name, and part of me was like, I want to do this as default as possible, as to like give the default experience. My super special spoon. By the way, what flavor could this even be? UFO flavored. That ramen flavor I tried once was pretty weird with the milk. What will it be like this time? What kind of cereal do you like? Okay, we're gonna eat quick or we're gonna be late for school. Well then, let's eat. Okay. So we're gonna lift this. I'm gonna try and pour this into the bowl. There we go. You can see teens having to sort of like tilt their whole body away to reach in requires a sort of full body twist. I have a super special spoon. It's red and helps reduce spills. Hell yeah. As you can see, Teen's super special spoon is a very long spoon in order to reach the mouth. See? Accessibility is liberation. Different needs, different spoons. And one thing that's like a really small detail here that I really like is it's very clearly shown that teens sorting their own breakfast does create a little bit of mess. Like like going from pouring to no longer pouring the milk, a little bit is spilled, a little bit of spillage with the use of the spoon, but that is never used as a reason to like not have for teen to be like told, oh don't worry, I'll help. To remove that independence from the morning routine. Like, I really like that there is a little bit of, like, yeah, there's a little bit of mess involved in that, but that is a very accepted and normalized part of being worthwhile to have independence around the morning routine. And I like that the game has that attitude. The cereal today, UFO flavor, it's kind of like if you covered a donut in lemon, wasabi, and cheese and then fried it in honey. I'm full, thanks for the meal. Okay, we're gonna go brush our teeth, which is another dog is gonna help us with task. Again, we have a specially adapted tool. We have a very lengthy toothbrush. My super special toothbrush. Isn't it cool? Dog is going to help us apply the toothpaste. Thank you, dog. Okay, almost got it, almost got it. Got it. Much better. And again, specially adapted tap up so we can get some water in the mouth. In order to swirl. See, it's just little adaptations, but they make a big difference. Saint Nobody says, it feels slightly unusual that a Japanese game follows a darker-skinned character. Well, there have been black people in Japan for centuries. Japan doesn't exactly have a great reputation around race. So, fun thing about this game, you can choose the player character's skin color. The default is a fairly dark skin tone. There isn't what I would call a white skin option in the character creator. You can get more pale. Like, you can get something that I would say is, like, more akin to what a Japanese player might be expecting for their skin tone. I don't think you can really have a character that I would call white, and I think that's great. More games should be willing to be exclusionary of white people. Yeah, not unusual in a bad way, just kind of surprising. Agreed, and I'm, like, there's a lot about this game, for for any problems I have with it, I really like that Takahashi, the Katamari Damacy creator who created this, was like, I want to go out of my way to make games not set in Japan, working with people from outside of Japan. For any problems that have recently happened around the charity, he worked with able gamers who do incredible work in the disability space on this game, and he wanted this to be a game inspired and working with people outside of Japan, and I do wonder whether that in any way influenced, you know, certain choices around this that I wouldn't have anticipated from him as a developer. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you can pet dog at any time as well. You don't need to be told. You could just at any time be like, it's dog petting time. So, you know, I had a tasty breakfast, washed my face, brushed my teeth, and got all the way ready to go, but I don't want to go to school after all. Woof woof. But I'd probably hate myself for not going. In that case, I should just pick out my favorite shoes and bag. Maybe that'll cheer me up. Let's have the king pig bag, and what can we get? What's the queerest shoes we can get? Let's go for these. So heads up for this first chapter. There's going to be some light ableist bullying. Will be a factor in this first episode. It's not going to be what was Teen's name before this? Was it Child? No, it was always Teen. They were born Teen, and the mum was asked, like, what do you want to name this child? And she Freudian slipped and was like, Teen. That's what I meant. Did you brush your teeth? Yeah. I did. Don't forget to drop by Giraffes and pick up lunch, okay? There's a special birthday sandwich waiting for you. I know Teen doesn't want to go to school. I bet someone said something about Teen's arms. Teenagers. You know, Teen, there was a time when I didn't want to go to school either. I even secretly skipped school for a while, so I know how you must feel. Well, can I just say, it's never explicitly stated, but I'm suddenly putting two and two together. It might have been queer bullying that she experienced. Look, there's nothing canon in the game to say this, but my headcanon is very suddenly, Mum got queer bullied. And that might have been why she didn't want to go to school for a bit. I believe Mum always gets the same skin tone as Teen, yeah. It's not all bad, right? I guess not. Don't just stare at your feet all the time, hold your head up high! Like this! You'll be alright, I'm sure of it. Off you go! Okay, I'll go to school, begrudgingly. Hey, we're the town chorus! We'll show like this from time to time, so please look forward to it. You're heading to the sandwich shop, but do you know where it is, Teen? Not a clue. In that case, press the touchscreen button to open the map. You'll figure out where you're going in no time. Or we could just follow Dog, who will help us. Dog knows the routine. That's a map. I think this country's education system is done for. They should focus more on each student. Nathaline, I'll do spoilers at the end of the stream, but I'll give everyone heads up before I do. I really don't want to go to school. The light of crows makes this a little fucking ominous. You just kick a rock. Why do we need to wear uniforms? Yeah, there is a single spoiler I shared with Steph and Conrad when talking about this game. on Podquisition. I don't share the spoiler on Podquisition, but I did get their out-of-context reaction to a spoiler. Going to school's just a waste of time. Really don't want to go. Yeah, this giraffe that runs the sandwich shop we're about to meet, they do the end of episode songs are sung by Giraffe, who is voiced by Rebecca Sugar, the Steven Universe creator. There is original new Rebecca Sugar music in this game. Good morning, Giraffe. Oh, welcome back, teen. How are you? Also, that might just be Rebecca Sugar doing the bloopity bloop voice here as well. I'm fine. I don't really want to go to school, though. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be okay. I'll whip up a sandwich, just give me a moment. Our sandwich is delivered to us in a very long tray so we can sort of pour it toward our face, which is very appreciated. Ooh, we're running late for school. Oh no. I mean, when we get to the end of episode song, it's very clearly Sugar. It is the song My Name is Giraffe. Oh no, I'm gonna be late. Oh, don't worry, you won't be late. It's a gazillion years too soon to give up now. Did you forget you can press circle to run faster? Oh yeah. Don't forget your big birthday sandwich. Okay, let's go. Run! Thanks, dog, for showing me where to go. Helping me avoid having to memorize the map. Saying nobody, this game is very wholesome and charming. Like, for any problems I have with it, and I am going to at some point during this stream talk about some things that I'm not necessarily a fan of. I do think overall it is a wholesome, charming, very sweet game that I am so glad exists, and I think, like, overwhelmingly is a really positive thing to exist. I think there's going to be a lot of really good opportunities to teach children, particularly, about disability in an empathetic way via this game. Like, I'm very glad it exists. How is the combat? Are there stealth mechanics? There are platforming mechanics. There are mechanics. We'll talk about the mechanics when they show up. There are mechanics that involve being more athletic than a train. If that's close enough to a combat mechanic for you. Like, it's not quite suplexing the train, but Dandelion, I'm exaggerating when I call it platforming mechanics. It's fine, don't worry about it. I'm being a little deliberately obtuse. It has to be a cover system. Kind of a cover system a little bit. Hooray, we made it. Okay, let's go. I'm fine, there's nothing to worry about. Well done making it back, teen. School isn't scary, not one bit, go away. Definitely not someone with trauma around school. Can't imagine any disabled people empathizing with that. Actually, if that kind of school was real, it could be really cool. What do you think? Why are there lots of shoes here? This is where the students change into their indoor shoes. I did not know this was a thing with Japanese schools. I assume it is. Guess that explains the smell. You gotta put on your bowling shoes when you get to school. We're gonna a little bit skim over that first school day. Other than to be like, Teen does not want to be there. I'm tired. I'm glad that the school is very chill about the service animal. That is something. Okay, changing to indoor school shoes was also a thing in my elementary school in Ontario, Canada. Oh, what was that for anyway? Oh, there's bullies. They're stacking books on Teen's table to be in a T shape. Kick this shoe. School's rough. Bullies are the worst. I just want to graduate already. Did I do something to them? Sorry, you can't pass through here. There was an accident. Is that your dog? Yes? Oh my, how cute. Hi, doggy. I love you. Worst birthday ever. It's about to get worse, Teen. You look so proud of yourself, dog. The cop didn't do an ableism, thankfully. Only the bullies did. Where am I? You're activating your inner T powers. So, this is the beginnings of where I'm not sure how I feel about this. There's this one aspect of this game, which is disability as secretly a superpower. And we will, as we will see in a second, if Teen spins fast enough with their outstretched arms, it turns out they are able to use that to fly. Not necessarily well at this moment, that's not ideal. And we'll talk about this more in episode 2. This game leans a little bit into disability is secretly a superpower and some stuff kind of tied into that. Like, here's the Rebecca Sugar. Cooking is so amazing. I think it's really magical. Taste, smell, texture, temperature. Gotta be just right. I wake up at 3 every morning to bake the bread for sandwiches. Then I go to my tiny garden to pick the ripest vegetables. I wake up at 3 every morning. What are the controls for spinning? Do you spin the stick or hold a button or what? So the default is you spin the right stick. You can swap that in the accessibility settings to instead be a press of the R1 button. Don't forget to go to the market to buy the best eggs and cheese. So yeah, you don't have to spin the analog stick if that is an issue. Mustard, ham, and mayonnaise. When I get home, I cook. Oh, it's so tasty. Let's not be hasty. This is so amazing. I'm asleep by 7, dreaming of new recipes. Can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. There you go, that's the Rebecca Sugar edition to this game, is a giraffe singing a song about being a sandwich chef. Dog pooped. Teen flew. What'll happen next? Yeah, Dandelion, yeah, looking at a service animal is totally acceptable. Look, I love Tumblr. Tumblr has been known as a bit of a reputation as a place of taking being well-meaning to go way too far on certain topics. Good morning. Yeah, as someone who has interacted a lot with a friend's service dog on, like, you know, what are the correct terms to interact and what are not. Yeah, don't touch the animal unless you have permission from the handler, and usually that means specifically they are off harness. Don't use the animal's name. Don't use any words that are like obvious words they will have been trained on to respond to. But like, as long as you're not bothering the dog, like you can look at the dog just fine. Pronounce his title like Tote. I've been pronouncing the name of this game as Tote, like Toad with a T at the end. Saint Nobody said, I once had a service dog rest his head in my lap in the NYC subway and give me sad eyes until I acknowledged him. It was a real dilemma. You gotta know. They know they're meant to be working. They're like, I don't want to be working right now. I want love. You gotta ignore. You gotta go, up. You're working right now. I got permission to cuddle a service dog once. It was a very good day. He was off duty. I have a friend who has a service dog who attends GA Conf in London once a year. Her service dog is called Ava. Ava's a very good dog. I'm fucking terrified of dogs. I like Ava. Ava's a nice dog. Someone with a terrifying fear of dogs, I will optionally go sit next to the friend with the service animal and be totally fine. But occasionally it'll be like, okay, Ava's having 5 minutes off leash, 5 minutes for fussing, and I have fussed that dog. That's a good dog. I was thinking about everything that happened yesterday, and then suddenly it was morning. That's why I'm so sleepy. Since school's off today, I should be fine, right? Yeah. Ava is a very, very, very well-trained professional. Very good professional dog. Can I find a picture of Ava? Can I find a picture of Ava the guide dog? Yeah. I can find Ava's Instagram. Yeah, here is an Instagram for a very, very well-behaved service dog. It's a very well-behaved little doggo, this one. One of the only dogs I will say I actively like. I like this dog. This is a nice dog. How long are you planning on sleeping? You've got school today. Oh, I thought it was Saturday. Nope, still Wednesday. Oh, it's only Wednesday. I tried wishing for it to be Saturday, but it didn't work. Guess I better go get ready. Which uniform should I wear today? Yeah, give us a hand, dog. You know what? Let's go for the green sailor uniform. Oh no, I need to get the socks on. Oh! Yes, I want to talk about... I think this is the conversation I want to talk about. Good morning, teen. Sorry I nagged you a bit yesterday before you left for school. You're already 13. Let me move my... I'm going to move my webcam so that I don't have to guess at the dialogue while I'm reading past this. Give me a sec. You're already 13 years old, so I'm sure you can figure out what you should be doing. Where do I even put myself to not be in the way of things? Sorry, give me a second to sort my frame out now. Oh, this is gonna annoy me now. There we go, I think I fixed it. What was I even trying to do? I was trying to move my webcam, that's what I was trying to do. I'm just gonna put myself in the middle here for now. Because apparently the game cannot decide where it wants to put the text boxes. Dandelion says, I definitely need dog. Takes 5 minutes per sock with help. I think they're exaggerating the speed, but this is a very well-trained dog, it seems. Here we go. Of course, you should have breakfast, but you're not hungry. You don't have to eat. Yeah, sorry, the start of this conversation was sorry if I nagged you about your routine this morning. If you don't mind eye boogers, you don't have to wash your face either. It is a bit gross, though. Wow, so this is the world of adults. Yeah, you can also choose not to brush your teeth every morning. You're only 13 years old. Already 13 years old. You should learn to think and act for yourself from now on. That may be true, but... of course, you shouldn't forget to wear a school uniform. And don't forget your bag and shoes and that sandwich from Giraffes. Well then, Mum's busy. Enjoy your day at school. So, the thing here is, I'm pretty sure, mechanically, what the game is doing here is going, if you don't want to repeat these minigames, you can skip them. You know, if you don't want to do the repeated routine. But I like what this does narratively, because what this does narratively is it establishes Mum is realizing, like, hey, look, teen, you're growing up. You have, like, a service animal explicitly to not have to have me helping you as part of your routine so that you have some independence. Am I being too pushy about, like, babying you and, like, making sure you've done your whole routine? You're a teenager now. Should I be giving you an extra step of independence and autonomy in letting you... going, you know your routine. I will trust you to do your routine and I won't, like, micromanage you too much. And I like that narratively. Even if on a second playthrough I can kind of see mechanically what it's serving. Oh gosh, Dandelion's, yeah, talking about dyspraxia and compression socks. I can say dyspraxia and compression socks is a challenge to go together. Leg spasms on top of that, I can see making that trickier. That is a hat trick. Yes, as someone with dyspraxia, I've had to do compression socks before. Tricky even without leg spasms. Right, so, I'm gonna do the morning routine anyway, because I think narratively there is a very narratively rewarding reason to do the morning routine in this game. But yes, let's do the routine. Yes, the narrative and the mechanics have synchronized in a satisfying way. So, little details I like about doing the morning routine during each episode. The morning routine happens faster each time you do it. Like, it doesn't take as long to wash your face each time you do it. Like, different parts of the routine, I think it's trying to sort of mechanically imply you get better at these adapted routines the more you do them. but also it means you're not wasting time with repetition. Again, the narrative and the mechanics nicely line up in ways that are satisfying here. Also, I'm never going to skip breakfast because I want to know about the baffling breakfast flavor choices of the day. What is King Pig doing today? He's scared of that UFO. That thing catches me, where on earth will it take me? You won't be able to sleep much if you think about it too much. What does this cereal taste like? I can't wait to mix it with strawberry milk. So far, the milks are fairly standard flavors. The cereal yesterday was UFO flavor, I believe? The cereal flavors have already started being a little baffling. The milks will get there. Can one eat and then do a combined face washing and teeth brushing? Mayhaps, but that's not how it happened on the first day, and therefore my desire for repetition and structure and not changing things means I will wash my face first. Does Teen eat an entire box of cereal every morning? Maybe? I don't know. The cereal is gross enough to make me a bit nervous. However, since strawberry milk is so delicious, I don't really mind. Yes, yeah. Look, I'm a cereal and then milk person. Teen is a milk and then cereal person, and I'm not gonna judge that. It's not my routine, but you know. I'm not gonna judge someone else's. That's, you know, their terrible decision to make. I'm just impressed Teen doesn't need to wash their face after eating. My headcanon is that they're dealing with that while doing the brushing the teeth. Like, if that requires a bit of additional washing around the mouth, you know, it is what it is. The BT says, have you seen Kate Nash's new song, Germ? I haven't, but I know it's an anti-turf song, apparently. I don't know how, like, directly that is, if it's metaphorically or it's, like, she's actually singing fuck turfs in the middle of the song or something, but... Oh, Izzy's here. Hey, Izzy. Hey, Izzy, Dandelion, you're both great. Aha, got ya. You can't argue with a neutral third party. You know what? It's a vote. Okay, we might take a brief pause from 2 a T to ruin my ability to have ads on this stream so that I can hear Kate Nash's anti-turf song. I'm aware it exists, but I haven't heard it yet, and I kind of want to hear the anti-turf song. I want to hear how explicit this all is. I better drop by Giraffes and pick up a sandwich before school. If I get lost on the way, you can check the button with the map. This is lyrics from the song coming up. The BT is sending some lyrics from the song. No worries, the BT. I don't know if I can delete it from here, but also it's not like it's anything bad. It's a news article I'm sure we all agree with. One moment. What is that song called? We're going to listen to this song and then we will continue to a T-ing. Germ. G-R-E-E-R-M. H-G-E-R-M. I feel no threat from any trans person that might be in the toilets. I've never felt threatened by a trans person. As it turns out, the 69,958 rapes that were reported between October 2023 and September 24 in the UK do slightly concern me, though. Fuck, those are the lyrics? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, we're... Give me a second. We're listening to this Kate Nash song. give me a second to make the game audio a little quieter. We will get back to this particular adventure any moment.
Girl, listen up. You're not radical.
Oh!
You're not radical.
Oh, they're specifically calling out rad fans. Oh!
Girl, listen up. You're
Radical exclusionary regressive misogynist.
Very regressive misogynist. Now you're not radical. I feel no threat from any trans person that might be in the toilets. I've never felt threatened by a trans person, as it turns out. The 69,958 rapes that were reported between October 2023 and September 24 in the UK do slightly concern me though.
Ooh.
91% of people prosecuted for sexual offences are cis men aged 18 plus. The biggest threat to cis women sadly comes from cis men. These stats are from rape crisis.
Ooh!
Girl, you're not radical.
This is what we need more of from well-known cis women famous singers. Fuck!
You're not radical.
You know,
Listen up.
it's about one step away from
Women are
TERFs fuck
facing
off.
serious dangers, not during boxing matches or from trans people needing a piss, but from actual violence that is carried out against them every week. According to End Violence Against Women, every 3 days a woman is killed by a man. More than 100,000 girls are at risk and living with the consequences of FGM, forced marriage and honour-based abuse. Catherine Bromwich from The Guardian states that trans people make up roughly 0.5% of the UK population and are twice as likely to be victims of crime than cis people. According to Home Office figures, this country has seen an increase in hate crimes towards trans people. And cis women are supposed to focus on a threat we have yet to see manifest from a small minority of the country who are struggling to stay safe themselves. Girl, you're not radical.
This song just keeps going.
Exclusionary, regressive, misogynist.
I'll play you probably the song you know Kate Nash for after this for a second, just to be like, this is who Kate Nash is. But damn.
Using feminism to erase the rights of others and endanger them is inherently unfeminist. In my opinion, it is the responsibility of a feminist to be progressive, to learn from previous ways, but to always be pushing towards a new one. Feminism must be intersectional. It must never be used to discriminate against others. Feminism must not be used to bully and berate both cis women and trans people. So let's start labelling things correctly, shall we? These types of behaviours are transphobia and misogyny. You are not defending or protecting
You are not
me.
defending or
You are not
protecting,
You are
yeah.
not defending or protecting me. You say a cigar is a cigar, but a cigar cannot be compared to a human being, can it, you fucking idiot? By aligning yourself with the likes of Peterson, Elon and Trump, you empower the mentality that women serve a purpose, and that's to be controlled and fucked. Men with power
Fucking
do what they
hell.
want. Men that struggle to express emotion or are living under the constant financial, social and familial pressures of what society tells them being masculine is, well apparently they can just kill themselves. Suicide is the biggest killer in men under 50. 125 people die by suicide every week according to Calm's website. Toxic masculinity isn't telling you that masculinity itself is toxic. It's telling you that toxic masculinity is toxic. Gender norms have harmed us. Society is nonsense. It's just a social construct. It's all a load
This
of
might be my
bollocks.
new favourite song. I
Feel
fucking
so
love
unsafe.
this.
You've given the government more control over my body, and you make millions.
Oh.
And you have the audacity to critique what I say, to critique what they feel, to incite slander and hate. You don't even have the right to perceive me. What are you protecting? You do not
God damn,
protect
Kate Nash, you
me.
really came out the
Listen up.
fucking window swinging.
You're not radical.
This is reminding me of Pussy Riot and the way it's so politics forward, says Saint Nobody. Right? This is reminding me of some real, like, fucking politics forward Riot albums.
Listen up. Yeah, you're not radical.
Like, who were the band I saw that did that song, Fuck Turfs, Turfs Fuck Off, by...
Listen up. Yeah, you're not radical. Exclusionary, regressive, misogynist. You're not radical.
damn! Kate Nash, well done. 10 out of 10. I'm glad I paused and listened. When people told me she'd done an anti-turf song, I assumed it was going to be, like, in the loosest possible fucking terms. I was not ready for, basically, spoken word poetry about the state of radfems. Goddamn. For those of you wondering where you know Kate Nash from, it's probably... what's the song? Foundations. Foundations is the track you probably know. I'll play enough of it for you to go, oh, it's her. Very British singer from, like, 15 years ago. Had one incredibly successful album, which I think the album was called Foundations. It was around... I know it was, like, the same summer as Rihanna had the song Umbrella out. Give me a second to get through an advert so I can... Yeah, here we go. This is probably what you know Kate Nash for, if you know her.
Thursday night, everything's fine, except you've got that look in your eye when I'm telling a story and you find it boring. You're thinking of something to say, you'll go along with it, then drop it and humiliate me.
Yeah, this was Kate Nash. Which, in hindsight, this song was very, like, men treating the women that they're dating really shitty is bad, and let's, like, highlight that. She's not been afraid to point this shit out. Yeah, intelligent input, darling. Why don't you just have another beer, then? That's the shit in this song that people remember is her putting on the very British voice, being like, oh, intelligent input, darling, why don't you just have another beer, then? Yeah, that's Foundations, by Kate Nash. Great song, but damn, Germ is good. Anyway, we were playing, we were playing to a T. We should stop having birds perched on us, but, ooh. I'm gonna have to go and make sure Jane hears that, because... That's what we need to fight transphobia. Like, a big thing that we need right now is we need, like, famous cis women to just fucking do songs eviscerating anti-trans talking points. God damn. That's good. Let's go get our sandwich. Good morning, giraffe. Oh, that's... the album's called Blouse Club. I remember the band I was... Problem Patterns, that's who I was trying to think. Yeah, Kate Nash was reminding me here of, what's the track off of Blouse Club? It was... Turf's Out, that's the one. It reminded me of shit like Turf's Out by Problem Patterns, which is, like, explicitly, like, political riot girl punk. Oh, did not expect Kate Nash. But goddamn, you've won me over. I need to pay more attention to what modern day Kate Nash is up to, I guess. Okay, let's get our sandwich. Here we are. Hey, you giraffe. Let's run to school. We don't need help finding the way. We know where we're going. Gonna go this way. Kill these so I can go get some collectible currency. Let's get some cosmetics coins. Well, that's really brightened my evening. Thank you for making me for getting me to listen to that. That was great. I'm gonna take the long way to school. I wanna go get collectible coins. I can be forced to go to school, but I can't be forced to go there in a hurry. Blouse Club by Problem Patterns is such a good album. It's got me thinking about that now. It has such wonderful track titles as Lesbo 3000, which is a fucking good track. Yeah, I'll play a bit of Problem Patterns before this stream is done. I want to get a bit more to a T done. But I will, given that we're in that kind of a mood today, I'm going to introduce you all to Problem Patterns, because if you haven't heard Problem Patterns yet, you need to hear them. If you enjoyed that Kate Nash track, you would enjoy Problem Patterns, and I will do my best to introduce everyone. Where are we going, dog? Where's our class? You lead the way with your powerful nose. Sorry. Everyone's saying don't push and hey, I'm like, I can't really help it, sorry. What's this? It's the Chapter 2 balloon. Oh, Grace Petrie's wonderful. Grace Petrie's a wonderful artist. Side note. I went and saw Grace Petrie play, like, I'm gonna say like a year and a half ago, saw Grace Petrie play a gig. I experienced some, like, pretty shitty, transphobia, in the toilets, before the show. I posted about it, not to be like, oh, this is terrible. I was like, it's really disappointing that this happened at a Grace Petrie show, because, like, her music is political in a way that I really thought would have scared off transphobes into not feeling welcome. Before her set was done, she on stage was like, hey, I heard that there was some anti-trans shit that went on before the show. Hey, if any of that was any of you in this room right now, you're not fucking welcome. Get up and leave. I was like, oh, Grace, you're good. Okay. In we go.
Patapa manawa, shmaraba ninu. I be Jess Vista.
So if you and 3 friends ordered an extra rich and creamy thing and then you want to split the bill evenly, first thing you would do is blah 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 maths. I don't focus on math class at all. Yesterday I think I flew. Yeah. Yeah, this second episode is where we're going to start exploring disability as a superpower, and I have conflicting feelings about this aspect of the narrative because it feels really unnecessary to the plot, and we'll get there. If I remember right, I was spinning around in circles, kind of like this. Hey, teen! Oh. Oops. I do like that the outfit you're wearing in this in a given episode is the one you're wearing in the intro song for the episode.
I want to change PJ, I want to try my face, I want to use a restroom by myself. The little things, yeah, the little things are hard for me. Oh, I don't know why I am a teen. It's not so bad all the time. It's not so bad. My cute dog helps me out so we can go and la 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 la.
Ooh. I think I've got the British Sign Language for AA this year. It's just come through.
Find the secret key over the rainbow. I don't know how I became the shape of a tea. Never forget you're the perfect shape. But I can spin so fast I can fly in the sky.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I don't know what my dog is thinking about.
Yep, that is £1,248 for sign language interpreting. Thank you. Thank you, Minicat Studios, for covering the BSL cost of AA this year. It really helps. The BSL's always the expensive bit doing the AA showcase. But it's all good. Thank you, Minicat Studios, for making this a really painless experience. It's like 7 gigs, so I'm not going to watch it until the stream's done, but, I should have focused more in math class, huh? Mr. Matthew was frustrated with me, too. Nice to meet you. My name is Mr. Matthew.
Pretty wide.
I teach maths at the school. I better do my best for the next class. Next up is PE with Miss Swan. Hi, my name is Miss Swan. I'm in charge of physical education. My dream is to establish a ballet club at this school someday. Okay, I'm running late. I've got to hurry to the schoolyard. So it's not stated, but the unspoken implication here, and it'll be a bit more explicit in a minute, is that Teen is running late for PE because they needed more time than the other kids to get changed into their sports uniform. It's kind of made more explicit at the other end of the class a little bit, but yeah, there's a lot of little details in like this that when you're paying attention, it's like, oh, that's what you're going for. Is even with Dog's help, getting changed in and out of sports kit takes longer than for Teen than it does for the other kids. Everyone's here already, Teen. It's fine. Now let's get warmed up. Now, you'll notice this warm-up routine isn't really built with Teen in mind, because the up, Teen really can't do the up here. Or the down so much. They didn't adapt the warm-up routine to fit Teen. They're just like, yeah, put your arms down, put your arms up. Like, there's a lot of these really unspoken things in this game are the things that I think are really interesting details. The fact that, like, there is no accommodation other than the move is put your hands up. Teens just gonna sort of try and like raise up on the balls of their feet, because like you didn't go, we have a student in our class who can't put their arms up, maybe we change what the steps of the warm up are. It's just like, nah, just do it. Like, at least she's not, like, criticizing Teen for not putting their arms up, but, like... Okay. Now that we're all warmed up, let's do a short sprint. Here's the starting position. The goal's over there. Give it all you've got. Ready, set, and off they go. I had a PE teacher in my later teen years who just let me go swimming instead. Would have loved that. Swimming is one of the few sports things where, like, there's no risk of me falling flat on my face. I appreciate that. Full speed ahead. Okay, charging up, charging up. Naruto run, Naruto run! Oops. Oops. Sorry. You okay, Teen? Yeah, as I say, this is where it's made a little more explicit that time getting changed isn't really accounted, like, it takes Teen longer and isn't really accounted for by the school. One sec. My eyes were on fire and I was so focused I didn't notice the pole at all. I better cool off just a bit. Next up is science class. I've got to get changed first. My name's Mr. Mushroom. I teach science to the students. My favourite things are experiments, sweets, and romance. That we met here is surely fate, so shall we exchange numbers? It's already time to be in science class. I haven't even changed yet. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I gotta go already. Science room's on the second floor. Yeah, we have to go to the science lesson in our PE, like our sports uniform, because we don't have time to get changed back out of it because, you know, it takes us a little longer to get changed. Again, a lot of little details about this game that are just like, without saying, it's kind of clear sort of what's being gotten at. Oh, gotta rotate myself to get through the door. Good morning, teen. Class is starting soon. Go ahead, take a seat. Good morning, everyone. Today you'll be doing one of my favorite experiments. I'll be extra careful this time. Start. Put just 3 drops of liquid into this beaker. Just like this. As I'm sure you'll all know, if you were to add more than 3 drops, it could explode, so be careful. Kaboom! Bada boom! Okay, I can add just 3 drops with my eyes closed. Okay. Again, no... At home, accommodations abound. At school, school's really not doing much to help with accommodations. Like, you could surely do this with a lab partner who could help with pouring the drops not at a wingspan distance. One sec. There we go. That was a pretty good explosion, teen. Even your hairstyle improved. Thanks. I now have burning, on-fire mushroom hair. Yeah, or just a test tube holder. Just a thing on the desk to hold a test tube. Like, it really wouldn't need much. Because, like, other people seem to be doing the experiment in groups, you know. But again, I didn't expect it to actually explode. That was pretty funny, honestly. This isn't time to be talking about that. It's already lunchtime. Guess I've got to go in my gym clothes. Come on, dog. Yep, still no time to get changed out of the PE uniform because the day is running long. This way, this way. Oh, dog loves the rooftop. Of course you do. I would definitely eat my lunch up here if my school had a place like this. No one's here, lucky. Okay, heads up for a little bit more ableist bullying going on. We're coming toward the end of that being a factor we're really going to have to think about too much in the game, but, there you go. Nope, that's a mushroom. Nope, that's an aubergine. What do we got? A carrot? Nope. A severed landline phone? Oh, there you go, dog. Dog is a real beast when he's eating, so it's probably best to leave him alone. My turn. I'm so hungry. There we go. Ta-da! Giraffe sandwiches are a real art form. I feel almost bad eating it. With the big case, so that the sandwich can be sort of slid down. I love sandwiches. Oh no. It's... the bullies. Oh. I forgot I was meant to be being a bully right now. Oh, I can't help slapping you across the face and pushing you over. Oh, I couldn't help it, my arms are stuck out, you see. Little shitbags, them. They are little shitbags. Literally only came up here to come hassle teen. I don't like these kids. And here we go. We're about to approach the place where I feel conflicted about this game. There's a lot still to like going forward in this game, but this here is about where I'm gonna talk about my problems with the game. That's pretty intense. The bully is falling off the school. We use our disability superpower to save the bully from getting injured. We do break our leg in the process. So, I am sure I won't be the first... Let me turn this down a bit. I'm sure this won't be the first time you've ever heard anyone bring up the criticism of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, that narrative kind of teaches children the idea that it's okay to be different as long as the thing that makes you visibly different is useful to other people. Because you're gonna be the bullied kind of weird unless you can show that the thing that makes you different is actually really useful and beneficial to other people, at which point they'll stop bullying you and they'll actually love you and welcoming you in, and you'll be seen as good. I'm not going to be the first person to have brought this criticism up of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's well known. It is the idea of disability and exceptionalism. It comes up in a lot of forms, but it is this idea of, if you are bullied or persecuted for being disabled, the route out of that is to be so exceptionally brilliant, so uniquely benefited by your disability, that actually it's not a disability anymore and it's helpful to other people, and then they'll like you. This game kind of falls into that problem a little bit, because those three bullies, who were just like real little pieces of shit, they came up to the roof purely to come bully teen. It's clearly not the first time it's happened. The walk home from school yesterday was a montage of them thinking about times that these kids bullied them in the past. Like, it's a whole thing. I'm just waiting for this to be on a not automated bit of dialogue quickly. These kids, like, have clearly been enough of a persistent bullying threat that teen didn't want to go back to school yesterday. Like, was dragging their feet about going to school in the first place. The BT, that's different. We'll get there in a second. But, like, those bullies were, like, deliberately, very specifically, ableist bullies that were like, I'm gonna make fun of a visibly disabled person. Until that visibly disabled person's actually a magical superpower saved them. It was beneficial to them. Like, mild spoilers, those bullies are about to become teens' best friends. They are about to have a complete 180 and stop being ableist because teen was useful. Teen's disability was helpful, and therefore all of the ableism is gone now. And I have complicated feelings about that. The BT says, I will admit I've sold the advantages of my disability in order to sell myself to employers. And I'll say what I said in my review of 2 a T earlier today, which was, if you can avoid issues, avoid harassment, get a leg up by selling your disability as a positive, or by making your disability useful to others, more power to you. The issue is that is not a universal experience. I talk a little bit about in my Tour Tier review about the fact that, like, as an autistic kid, one thing I had going for me is I was good at memorizing stuff, which up until a certain point in school meant I did well at school, because it was just rote memorization. I tried to offer to do my bullies' homework for them, thinking, if I can make myself useful to them, they'll stop bullying me, they'll see me as, like, a nice person. They didn't. What they did is they went, oh, you could be useful, you could be useful to us. Okay, we'll make the bullying worse if you don't keep doing this. The bullying just escalated because now they knew they had something to gain from bullying me other than just the satisfaction of doing it. A lot of the, like, I have really mixed feelings about portraying your disability is secretly a superpower, and as long as you can make it useful to other people, they'll accept you and stop bullying you. Probably stop being ableist only to the good/useful disabled people, right? It's like the Simpsons episode Homer's Phobia, says the BT, when John saves Homer's life, and he says, now we just need every gay man to save you, then you'll be set for life. Right? I'm like, look, I love this game. I think this game is ultimately pretty wonderful, but, like, I think I would be remiss not to talk about the fact that I think this is the one place I question whether this was the right way to go about this. Because if I was going to show this game to a child to go, let's explore what life is like for people with disabilities, I would have to have the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer conversation with them. Right? Again, I don't think it stops this overwhelmingly being a really worthwhile game to exist. But, like, I have complicated thoughts on that. Yeah, the school got fucked up by something crashing into a wind turbine fast enough to send it flying? Now, before we go much further, I'm going to play you that Problem Patterns song. The song that Kate Nash made me think of. Just because I'm in the mood to introduce you all to music now. Or I will do when I get a good stopping point here. Good morning. Yeah, this is a good point. So, let me find you. This is the song that Kate Nash was making me think of earlier. That I wanted to compare her track to. Is... give me a sec. Turf's Out. It's like 2 minutes. It's a short track. Spell me the distance. Oh, I saw this band play at like a really tiny basement show maybe a year and a half ago. They put on such a good show. For the team. Solidarity. Right, you see the vibe. I was not expecting this vibes off of Kate Nash. Just some directly pro-trans, like, riot girl punk vibes. At least from, like, the political directness of the lyricism. Like, this is the section Kate Nash was getting me thinking of.
A real woman does not look a certain way. A real woman is whoever she wants to be. And real feminism would never leave her out, because feminism is for everybody, every single body, and not just the bodies that you are comfortable.
It's just the spoken word poetry over a angry tune. Feminism is for everybody and not just the bodies that you're comfortable with. But yeah, that was Turf's Out by Problem Patterns. It's off the album Blouse Club, which is a fucking great album. Anyway, good morning. Woof woof. I went to the hospital yesterday to have my injured leg looked at. Now it's going to be stuck in the super stiff cast. That reminds me, Mum told me school's going to be closed for a while because of what happened. Can't believe a wind turbine flew right at us. It's even more incredible that I flew through the air again. Just like when dog pooped on that guy's lawn the other day. What's going on lately? Guess I'll try not to think about it. I'm hungry anyway, might as well go get breakfast. Hooray, we have now added an additional layer of disability to the game. We have a temporary disability added. I like that they have a different walking animation for while the cast is on, and that it is notably lopsided in the way it walks on the floor. It makes sense. It's well animated. Good morning, teen. Good morning, Auntie Ichiko. What are you up to this morning? I heard you hurt your leg, so I figured I'd pay you a visit. Thank you for coming. I'm fine, really. I don't really think I'll be able to help out at your diner for a while. Don't worry about it. It's not like we ever have any customers anyway. I heard there was a big accident at school. But to actually slip on a banana peel and fall, how clumsy. No kidding. Like in a manga. Anyway, get some rest at home today. I got another King Pig cereal for you to try. Wasn't that... Oh, it's another one of those balloons. We're in episode 3. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let's go activate chapter 3. What on earth was that about? I do love how the leg just... Boop. How in the world did I fly? If I remember correctly, it was something like this. Probably best not to do it while your leg's in a cast. Don't want to break the other one. You are the perfect
I want to change PJ. I want to dry my face. I want to use the restroom by myself. The little things, yeah, the little things are hard for me. Don't know why I am a T. It's not so bad all the time. It's not so bad. My cute dog helps me out.
This is such a catchy little earworm of a track. I think I heard it 8 times while playing the game, and now it's very in there. Not you or F-O-R-O. The secret key over the rainbow.
I don't know how I
Became the shape of a T.
never forget your perfect shape. I can spin so fast like a fly in the sky. Even yourself your perfect shape. I don't know what my dog is thinking about. You're the perfect shape. I don't have any idea what perfect means. I'm not afraid to be me.
sake. A day to practice. Yeah, there's no way I can fly. Well, with my leg like this, it's not like I can go outside. What to do? Maybe I'll watch some TV. Mum really never puts it back. That's our TV. It isn't the refrigerator, it looks like. It's kind of a weird TV, but it's also pretty easy to use. I've just realized why the TV is the way it is. This TV is weird. We gotta point a thing at it and have it spin for a while to switch on. I've just realized why it is the way it is. Oh, that's... Okay, that's... There is no spoiler-free way to address why the TV spins. It's been here since I was born, so I never thought it was weird. Even now, I have no idea how it turns on by spinning. I think I know how it turns on by spinning. Anyway, time to catch the news. Flies by spinning, is that a hint? I don't think there is any... flies up in the air by spinning. So, yeah, you're kind of right, flies up in the air by spinning. There is something else to it. And there is, I promise you, no way in the world you could predict why else it is spinning. Also a windmill, subtle. It's not to do with the windmill, though. It's not to do with us spinning to fly. It's not to do with the windmill. I promise you, you could guess 1,000,000 times and you would never guess why else this rectangular TV is spinning. It's fucking weird. We'll maybe talk about it before the end of the stream. I'm currently in the scene of yesterday's wind turbine accident. Take a look at the wind turbine behind me, which obviously shouldn't be in the pond. Today we're joined by an eyewitness who will be giving us all the full story. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to speak to us. Not at all, thank you for having me. Wow, your hair is wonderful. Thank you very much, I like it quite a bit too. I was just thinking that I want to try a new hairstyle. Maybe I'll attempt yours sometime. Oh, I like that idea. Anyway, would you mind saying a bit about what you witnessed yesterday? Of course, I'm a science teacher at the nearby school. I have a habit of eating lunch in my favourite shops every day. Yesterday, I went to Giraffe's ice cream shop at the station. You had ice cream for lunch? Oh, their cones are quite large, and I have quite the sweet tooth. I love sweets too. I'll check out that place sometime. Would you like to, if you'd like to, would you like to please join me sometime? You can give me your contact information, yes? Uh-huh. On the way back to school, you saw the incident, is that right? Yes. The entire wind turbine suddenly came falling from the sky. And then it absolutely destroyed everything. The school, my love for you, they all crumbled into dust. Just like the school. This man. Oh, Mr. Mushroom. Was he asking her out on the news? Yes, teen. Mr. Mushroom was asking her out on the news. It's been 2 weeks. I wonder how Teen's doing. Ah, only 2 weeks in a cast. There we go. Maybe I should try practicing flying. I couldn't figure out how I did it before, but there's a secret spot in the maze where I could maybe practice. Yeah, dog, help me get changed for adventures. Let's get dressed in this nice dungaree dress. Thanks, dog. Right, definitely would go well with the trans trainers. 18! You going out today? Maybe. Okay, we're gonna go talk to Mum first. Can't leave without shoes. Pair this with... That goes better, yeah. Teen! Why it took me so long to repair this? My unicycle! Hello, Teen! I'm so glad I get to hear Uni speak again. I don't know why I'm a T is not exactly as subtle about being trans. I mean, there are some points in this that could be interpreted trans. Yeah, our unicycle talks. Don't worry about that too much. Don't worry about it. The arms outstretched to the sides does seem beneficial for unicycle balancing. So I'm going to tell you a thought I had while playing this, which was, at precisely this point in the game, I did wonder, is our absent father a unicyclist in the circus, and that's why our arms are stuck out? Is because our dad was a unicyclist. Okay, we've got to find the secret spot in the park. I know what the secret spot in the park is. First, I'm going to come collect every coin in the maze. Hey, Rule Spider, how do? This is giraffe's popcorn. Okay. Yes, this is from the creative Katamari Damacy. It is called To a T. It is about Teen, our teenage protagonist here, who is disabled. They have arms that stick out sideways constantly. It's a game about disability. It's a little disability allegory. It's very sweet, if a little exceptionalism discoursey, but, you know, there's a lot to love about it. Yeah, comes along here. There we go, all of our little cosmetics coins. Hey, Giraffe! Hey, Teen, would you like to try Giraffe's popcorn speed eating challenge for 500 hospers? I'm curious why the currency is called hospers. My best guess was, like, hospice care? Was maybe the root of why we were getting to hospers as currency? I'm not certain. The speed eating challenge, popcorn falls from the sky, try and eat more than 99 popcorns. I will do my best to eat 99 popcorns. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, 50. 30 seconds to go. Ah, they all flew away. I don't know if I'm gonna hit 100. We'll try. And 90, come on. Oh, standing in front of that pipe would have done it. Okay, so close. Let's try, let's retry. Third place. Yeah. How goes being a T? It goes well. I don't know why I am the shape of a T, but never forget you're the perfect shape, they say. Eat all of the popcorn. Om nom nom. Nom 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 nom. 81. I'm gonna hit 100. Oh, so close again, so close. A Hosper? Oh, a Hosper is a type of screw. It has a T-shaped head. Okay. Thank you. I need to beat 100 now. I've started, so I need to complete it. Come on. With 21 seconds to go. Ha ha ha! There we go, there we go. Hurrah! High score, 125 popcorn. What do we get? Popcorn hair. We can have hair that looks like popcorn now if we want to go to the barbers. No, no more. That'll do. I have to go find the way to the secret training place where I'm gonna practice flying. Through. Yeah, here are the former bullies already starting their redemption. Or their we're not gonna be bullies arc. Hey Giraffe, how's it going? Hello Teen. I'm doing good. What are you up to over there? It's a secret. Secret, huh? You don't want people to know, maybe you shouldn't yell about it. Good point. Go look over here. Well then, let's try. I've been imagining how I might have flown, and I probably just need to spin really fast. Can we do our superpower while not in an emergency situation? That didn't seem to work at all. Wasn't I just at the park? Did you carry me back, dog? Woof woof. Okay, I'll try practicing in the back garden. Hey Zilla! Thank you very much for the bits. Time for tea indeed. Oh, Rule Spider says, yeah, this is interesting. In other good news for Claire Obscure Expedition 33, the Council of Red Hair Peoples Association in France nominated the game for positive representation of a red-haired woman in fiction for Mael's depiction, alongside other works of fiction, of course. Special mention of the nomination. Dismaying as it may be to say, Mael is also notable because, to our knowledge, in French-made video games, she's the first red hair in grieving represented at all, regardless of gender. Yeah, we talked about this during the Claire Obscure streams. Apparently France has some stereotypes I was unaware of when it comes to, red hair. And that Mael was a very positive, pushback on some of those negative stereotypes. That's cool to hear. I'm glad Mum went out for a bit. Let's try and think about why last try failed. Well, I fell over. That probably didn't help. Okay, just spinning quickly isn't enough. Just a crow stealing my cereal. Oh, King Pig is wearing a tutu and doing ballet. Oh. Maybe I can figure something out about spinning by becoming a ballerina. Superhero training in the woods montage. Da, 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 da. This is definitely going to be how we unlock our powers. Doing this on a raised walkway seems like a great way to break our leg a second time. And to have it back in that cast. I'm wearing a tutu now too. But why ballet? Ian, you're making me more and more curious. Oh, sure is a pretty forest. I don't think this is working, teen. Failure yet again. I even changed clothes. King Pig gave me a good hint, though. Oh. Could it be? Oh. You need your fins. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You gotta turn your hands into blades. Now, all you're doing there is, you're doing very effective pirouettes. You're doing the turn head and then snap head when you've done enough of the turn. It's the turn, snap, turn, snap, turn, snap to keep the head facing forward mid-pirouette. I know this, I did ballet for many years. I don't have the coordination for it, but in theory, I know the theory of pirouettes and how you're supposed to have your head continue to face forward throughout the pirouette. Hey, Rebecca Sugar, you're back. Wake up at 3 every morning to bake the bread for sandwiches. to my tiny garden to pick the ripest vegetables. I wake up at 3 every morning to bake the bread for sandwiches. And I go to my tiny garden. I really love my radishes. Don't forget to go to the market to buy the best eggs and cheese. Look, I respect someone who knows what they want out of life. Giraffe's day is 3 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's so tasty. Don't be hasty. It's amazing. Have new recipes. See what tomorrow brings. That could never be me, but I respect you, Giraffe. And here we have it. The bullies are now friends. Because I've learnt that your disability is actually cool now that it benefited us. That's an amazing spinning technique. Sorry to surprise you, everyone. I heard the cheers and ended up following them all the way here. I didn't know this was Teen's house. I didn't know you could spin like that. Which ballet class do you go to? I've never practiced ballet before. What did you say? This might be a fantastic talent. Come to the gym before lunch. Sure. Go home before it gets dark, everyone. A talking unicycle? Yeah, indeed. The trash is more comfortable than I'd expected. Yeah, we don't really spend enough time addressing. You three were like pretty chronically bullying Teen, and now you kind of just want to be friends? It's sort of glossed over a bit. Yeah, you were useful though, therefore we're friends now. Good morning. I was surprised when Miss Swan suddenly showed up in my backyard yesterday, but I was even more stunned that the bullies all circled around me to cheer me on. They also came and apologized to me after Miss Swan left. Thank you, Teen! The girl I saved from the wind turbine was apologizing through her tears. Yeah, because you were useful to her. You were Rudolph with your nose so bright, won't you guide our sleigh tonight? Oh, we were really mean. I'm sorry. Sorry for everything. I wasn't really sure how to feel, but I decided to forgive them. There's no point letting the past drag me down. Like, that's all there is to it. And, like, I get it, and in real life I understand that's a way a person could feel, but it feels like the game really hand waves away. They stopped bullying you because you saved one of them with your disability. You proved your disability was a superpower. Now they like you. Those do look very cozy pajamas.
Ivy?
How long are you planning on talking to yourself? Aren't you going to school? We're going back to school today. Hey, Maracus. Let's pick a uniform for today. Come on, dog, give us a hand. Let's go with... Try this with... Yeah, I think that works. Ow, wow. Good morning, Teen. Your leg's feeling better now, yeah? Yeah. That's good to hear. You can even go to school on your unicycle if you want. What kind of bizarre cereal do we have today? King Pig is on TV. An interview with about dissatisfaction with my monarchy. You would ask that of me? Today's cereal is going to be eaten with mango milk. Okay, what flavor is it today? Oh yeah, no, I've had resolutions with people who bullied me as a kid, but like, this game is very quick to be like, and I was useful, and then they liked me. Oh, Rule Spider couldn't agree more. Nothing matches this creator's, the music, the sense of whimsy in the music. The cereal leaves a tingle in your mouth. It's like I'm eating electricity. The thickness of the mango milk and the sparkling sensation of the cereal are interesting together. That sounds upsetting. Okay, yeah, you can come and do washing your face and brushing your teeth, both after breakfast, whoever was asking earlier. Is this like when you love a food because it makes your mouth tingle, but actually you're just allergic to it? Does anyone love that feeling? Like, I've heard of people not knowing they're allergic to stuff because it made their mouth tingle and they just assumed that that's what that food did. Come on, thank you, dog. There it is, got it. Oh yeah, I got a swirl. No, aniseed should not make your mouth go numb. I'm allergic to some weird things. I'm allergic to bananas, but I might not actually be allergic to bananas. It might just be that I am allergic to ragweed pollen, and that ragweed pollen is one of those things that your body might mistake bananas for. If you have bananas, your body might think it's ragweed pollen and set off a ragweed pollen allergy, it turns out. There's apparently a bunch of these where, like, if you're allergic to one thing, your body might mistakenly think you're allergic to something else as well. What's the list? Banana pollen allergy. Cross reactors, that's it. If you are allergic to birch pollen, you might be allergic to apples, pears, peaches, plums, apricots, cherries, peas, celery, carrots, potatoes, cumin, parsley, basil, fennel, or oregano, thyme, lentils, almonds, peanuts, hazelnuts. For me, I believe it's ragweed. Ragweed pollen means that I am allergic to banana, watermelon, melon, zucchini, and cucumber. Again, cucumber is one you're not supposed to describe as spicy. Bell peppers is a cross reaction. That is a cross reactor too. One sec, I think I saw that on here a second ago. Yes, that is a cross reactor. So yeah, cucumbers aren't meant to be spicy, or so I'm told. More people are getting their Switch 2s early today. Ah. Yeah, Dandelion says, I'm fine with others on the list, so it's weird. Yeah, that's the thing, it's because you're not directly allergic to everything on the list. It's just, if your body might mistake one of these things for the thing you're allergic to, and if so, oops. Which things look close enough to the thing you're allergic to that your body gets confused? Ah. And only if they're raw. Yeah, because then the stuff hasn't been denatured or whatever. Because often it's like an enzyme in the thing or something. Sandwich eating game? I did not know there was a minigame here. Oh, speed eating challenge. Eat 3 sandwiches as quickly as you can. Okay. Let's try this. There we go. Oh, hell yeah. First place straight away. Sandwich hair? Sure. Oh, no, I didn't mean to try again. Ah, no. Okay, I'll eat it one more time. Wasn't the T-pose a thing like in Elden Ring? I mean, it's the default pose for like when a character in a video game hasn't correctly like loaded in their animations. But here it is an allegory for disability. Ah, come on. Yeah, we're not getting a good time with this. Now this time I won't accidentally button mash and have to do the minigame again, even though I've already won the minigame. What do you get for not first place? Nothing. You only get things for first place. There is no prize for second place. No, 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 no. Right, prizes for other placements. Yeah, I today might have to be a shorter stream just because I have AA showcase stuff I've got to do in a minute. Oh, have I gone past the squad? Ah, I gotta go up here. I gotta check whether the BSL is good for the AA showcase. Gonna give that a look in a minute. It's gonna require me to download like a 7 gig video, so... Let's go. We can go a little longer. We can do at least one more chapter, I think. You know where class is. Lead the way, dog. Oh, moth. Away. It's chapter 4. Where will number 5 show up? Who can say? I'm gonna do good at school today. Good morning, everyone. Alright. I'm gonna wake you up with a little math quiz. Raise your hand if you know the answer. Okay. 2 plus 2, 4, 6, 8.
I be just Vista.
We know this, it's 8. Hell yeah. Next question. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 81? Okay. Then we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, Tuppy.
There we go.
Bada.
Do I want to go again? No. I don't want to redo maths. I did numbers once, that's plenty for me.
I want to change PJ. I want to dry my face. I want to use the restroom by myself. The little things, yeah, the little things are hard for me. Oh, I don't know why I am a teen. It's not so bad all the time. It's not so bad. My cute dog helps me out so we can go and la 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 la. Why I be T-shaped, not you or F or O. Find the secret key over the rainbow.
Oh, the ASL is also done for the AA showcase. Gosh, I have too much AA stuff to do tonight.
But I can spin so fast, I can fly in the sky. I don't know what my dog is thinking about. I don't have any idea what perfect means. I'm not afraid to be me.
Oh, it's all coming together. We have all the audio description, we have the ASL, we have the BSL. Oh, we're gonna be ready good and early this year. The regular showcase is done. The hard-coded subtitles needs doing, but we have the SRT file for that. The BSL is done. I'm gonna need to upload it and put the subtitles on it. The ASL, we have the video for, so we just need to slap the video on. Done. Audio description, we have all the bits of audio, we just need to slap them in, export. I need to export the audio described trailers and, like, make them thumbnails, upload them to the YouTube backend as their own playlist. But, like, all of it should be done, like, a good 5 or 6 days early this year, which is nice. Hooray! Everything's gone quite smoothly this year. Okay, we're gonna go do PE and try not to run into the post this time. Oh, way less rushed than last year. Last year the problem was, the person we had lined up for British Sign Language dropped out, like 10 days out from the showcase, which meant I had to find a BSL person who, within 10 days, I had to find a BSL person who was available, had time to do the job, could send it back to me, and have time for me to edit it on and upload it at a reasonable price. I was up, the BSL last year came in on the morning of the showcase, like the showcase was at 4 PM, and I think about 11:30 noonish, the BSL came in. So I, at noon, had to, like, grab the regular showcase, put the BSL on, line it up, export it, upload it, get the subtitles on, and get it queued up. I had, like, 4 hours between the BSL arriving and it having to air. Yeah. It was a lot. Sorry I'm late. Again, we're late because it took us longer to get changed. Good morning, everyone. Today's weather is great for exercise, but the schoolyard is off limits because of all the debris. I'll bring it up with the principal later. But we'll do PE outside of the school. Let's go somewhere. Here we are. Do you know which is faster? Actually faster, a human or a train? A train, of course. I asked my best friend Trainia to help us solve the mystery. My name is Trainia and I am a train driver. My name definitely did not predispose me to this job. Okay, let's have fun. Let's have fun trying to out-sprint a train. The gold is over there. Sure. Let's try and outrun a train. Go! Well, I maybe could have done it if not for all the people standing in front of me. Trains are even faster than I imagined. No shit, PE teacher. Okay, we're gonna shift the starting position of the train back a little bit. No! Get the people out of my way! I was doing good! Ah. No way we'd lose to a train! Train's gonna start even further back. Okay, they're just dotting the people throughout this time. Ah. Stupid people in the way, come on. We can do it. We're gonna beat the train. Ah, so close, so close. Get the people off the racetrack! Don't lose to a train! There we go. With a bit of help and dodging these fucking losers, we are faster than a train. Oh no, I clicked go again. Fuck. Okay. Okay, I can beat the train one more time. Okay, fine. Wow, I won again! Yeah, because there was no one in your fucking way! No, I'm good. I'm good, miss. Sorry, one sec. Next up is science. Oh yeah, work is working at me. Work must be a Laura stream. Look, it's like a week to go until the AA showcase. Look, what are the 3 things in the year that would make me the busiest? The AA showcase, the launch of a new console, and, like, review season in October. 2/3 of them are happening this week. Hey, Mr. Mushroom. Doing a different experiment today with Kanoko. Oh, I forgot about this. Hello, everyone. Today we have a very special guest visiting us. Everyone, meet Kanoko. Everyone knows Kanoko is an authority on dark magic. She'll be showing us the results of her dark magic studies. Kanoko, I'll leave it to you. Kanoko is Japanese for mushroom. Oh, that's great. I'm currently studying the dark magic required to change the color of someone's skin. I thought if we had many more skin colors, the world would be more colorful, and nonsensical discrimination might even disappear. Kanoko, I love your ambition, but I hate to tell you, historically, a wide variety of skin colors has not prevented discrimination on the basis of skin color. Funnily enough. I don't know if adding, like, green skin or blue skin to the mix is gonna be the thing that fixes that. Yeah, her heart's in the right place, but, I'm also not sure how I feel about changing the color of, Teen's skin. We've got magical liquids, we pour them in the skull, we make a potion. Mix all sort of colors. Do some mushroom magic. I can go for purple. Purple could be fun. You get the sense this game did its homework regarding different minorities. I think, largely with regards to disabilities, it gets a lot of things right. That makes sense. They worked with able gamers. I'm not surprised. I think the exceptionalism stuff, I think, is a bit of a missed opportunity. I think With regards to skin tones, good variety. I kind of like the fact you can't be a white person. I think that, like, moments like this feel a little... Well, I'm not sure about this. I'll be purple for a bit, why not? Yes, now we're going to practice our special flying ability in the gym. Dark magic is so cool. I do think I should have screenshotted it. Screenshotting this child just going, dark magic is so cool, I think is pretty, meme-worthy. Yeah, I assume it was just... You created a dye and it got over your skin. Let's go see Miss Swan. Yeah, it's a very rich purple. It was a nice purple. Lead me, dog. Come on, go. Okay. Your friends seem to be waiting. They want to see me do the cool flying. Okay. I can't believe you haven't done ballet before. What were you trying to do? Please don't laugh at me. I was trying to fly by spinning fast enough. That's my ultimate reason for learning ballet. I need to keep my cool. Okay, I understand. You do the pirouette, you keep the face forward, and then you leap in the air. Did you notice any difference between my spin and yours? The speed. You have to spin faster. Envision your body's core. And then jump. Yeah, we can do that. Spin, spin, spin. Now jump. Look at us go. Yeah. There we go. Oh, too many emails, too many emails. There we go, we can do it, we can fly now. You could run into someone or something, so you mustn't take off inside. Your friends are waiting for you, off you go. Whoa. Ah, they're all friends and not bullies now. It's so cool you could fly. I would definitely get dizzy. I do get dizzy, but after a while, something in my body starts spinning the other way, and I feel fine again. That sounds sick. You're like a superhero. Literally, my disability is my superpower. Oh, your dark magic was the best. Please teach me some too. Okay. I've been thinking for a while, but I can't figure it out at all. Why on earth would a wind turbine suddenly fly toward the school like that? Does this game have a speedrun community? No idea. Let's look at speedrun.com. This game came out today, so I'm guessing not. Let's have a look for 2AT. Does this game have a speedrun.com entry currently? No, no one has made a category for 2AT yet. I'm too busy this week to by default be the first speedrunner. You know what? I think I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I'm probably not going to play more of this on stream. If you want to go check this out, it's called 2AT. It's about a little over 5 hours long, maybe. I apologize that we're not doing the whole thing on stream. Friday, we're going to be starting Elden Ring Night Rain, which I want to get to. If people are curious, I am now happy, like, before we go, there is a spoiler about this game that I think is fascinating. Baffling, but fascinating. If you don't want to be spoiled, I'll say goodbye. It's been lovely to have you all here. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. If you want to be around for the bonkers batshit weird spoiler, I'm gonna give it like 30 seconds for people to have a chance to not be here when I do it. But I will talk about what Mum was on about when she said I should maybe tell Teen about their father. So we're gonna count down from 10. Your chance to go unspoiled. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So here's the deal with Teen's dad. The reason that Teen is in a permanent T-pose is because their dad is a Olympic tetromino from space that impregnated their mum. Teen's mum got impregnated by an Olympian tetromino from space. That is canon. The T-block from Tetris flies from another planet to Earth, starts a relationship with a human woman, gets her pregnant, like, essentially on its deathbed. Teen is born. If you don't believe me, I can find footage to this effect. I recorded my playthrough. But, let me see if I can find the Tetris piece, just for reference. Give me a sec. Because, like, I want to show you that I'm not exaggerating. How was the Tetris block in Olympian? The hammer throw, where there's, like, a weight on the end of a chain and you spin around a bunch. That's why the TV's spinning. Their dad was an Olympic hammer thrower. Spin, 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 throw the thing. Give me a second to find this Tetris piece. What minute? To a T, it's gonna be... Let me turn this down. Give me a second, not quite live. Okay, here's what I mean by Tetrominos doing the Olympics. Let me find the Tetris piece. This is Teen's father. This is Teen's father. This is Teen's father. This game is when I say that Act 3 of this game is bonkers, this isn't even the weirdest thing about Act 3 of this game. The third act of this game gets weird. There you go. That's, this game is like 1/3 very serious disability allegory, 1/3, you know, it gets a little wacky, 1/3 mum's a Tetris fucker. Dandelion, this game is great. Like, look, for all the times I say I have critiques of it, I think it's weird, I think it's baffling, I think it's amazing, I think it's bonkers. There you go. There's your tease. Go pick up 2 a T and play the rest of it. The Tetromino arc is beautiful. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. I'm gonna go get on with accessibility, some of showcase stuff that I gotta do. But I'll be back on tomorrow with another game trailers stream. Friday with Elden Ring Night.